for what you are. When you're making excuses for your shit. When you're making excuses, baby, you just need to look inside.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? We've already had a busy Saturday morning here on YouTube. Coffee and cosplay with Madam and Gary this morning, and then Fanboy Prime. And here we are, Breakfast with Brian. We have Philtastic after us at 11. You've got, I'm going to be on Only Slabs too this afternoon. So definitely come and hang out with myself and Rob and Chris. Looking forward to that. A couple slabs that I've never shown off, so excited to be on there this afternoon. But let's check in with the chat. Say good morning to everybody. Kenneth is here. Good morning, Kenneth Bird. Appreciate you being here. Tony is here. Lucretius. I thought the chat kind of jumped on me, so Lucretius I think Lucretius was first. We'll give it to Lucretius. Madam is here. Madam hanging out, did an awesome Vampirella cosplay this morning. Not much to it. Justin's here. Three good nerds. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. 80s guy. Appreciate you being here. Trev's been hanging out all morning. A bunch of people up early hanging out on this live streams this morning. So good to see everybody hanging out. S. Vaughn 82. Scott's got his Monday show, and he's got a new show with Frank doing You Collect What? So definitely go check that out. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Mike's been hanging out since early this morning. Let's see. Scrolling. Wellbore is here. Good morning, sir. Neil is here. Neil, fresh off his victory over at Fanboy Prime's channel. They do every other week they do a cover battle. And I think Neil is undefeated over there. I don't think Fanboy has squeaked out a win over there. So pretty good stuff. CatFan's here. Good morning, CatFan Comicsman. The CBC Award nominated CatFan Comicsman. So definitely go check out his channel and the daily and collectible that he does every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. Pretty good stuff over there. Make Pokemon Not War. Graham, good morning, sir. Or not morning for you, but I appreciate you being here. Cliff is here. Good morning, Cliff, our newest member of the family membership. Cliff, appreciate that. I have, you have to send me, DM me your address. I have a little welcome package I need to send out to you. So we'll get to that in a little while, the membership stuff. Retro, good morning. Let's see. 23 is here. Good morning. Biz is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. You were hanging out over on Phil's Fanboy Prime's channel. Let's see. Scrolling, making sure I'm not missing everybody. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out. DJ Links is here. Hung out in the chat last night and in the mix with DJ and the crew, the Illuminati. They have an exclusive. If you haven't seen it, I think it's almost sold out. They have an exclusive comic book, Austin LeMay cover. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that. And DJ, big thank you to DJ. DJ is helping me produce some videos for the Comic Book Community Awards. Finalists will be revealed in 2 weeks, August 25th, Friday night. And we're going to do it right after DJ show, or we're starting at 10 p.m. Eastern. So 2 weeks from now, we'll reveal all of the finalists for the CBC Awards. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And we'll talk a little bit more. Let me get through the chat. We'll talk a little bit more about the Comic Book Community Awards. Roscoe is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. We have lots of options for breakfast, Roscoe. What do you prefer? You can go healthy if you want. So lots of options for breakfast this morning. You've got pancakes, you've got eggs, you've got donuts, you've got fresh fruit, you've got waffles, whatever you like. We're a full service breakfast show. Derrz is here. Good morning, Derrz. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, he's working. I think he's working today, off tomorrow. So definitely go check out Derrz's Sunday night sesh tomorrow evening. Just last Sunday, did his big 1K celebration, gave away a bunch of cool prizes, had a bunch of guests on as well. So good stuff over there. Definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it, or just hang out tomorrow night with him on his live stream. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Fishing. Josh is out fishing already this morning. Very good. Jacob's here. Good morning, Jacob. Appreciate you being here. Brad is here. Good morning, Brad. Appreciate you being here. Brad's been sunset to the south, doing a little financial talk, market, real estate, all kinds of stuff over with Furber the Nerd and Southpaw Brad on Wednesday evenings. So definitely go check that out if you need a little financial talk or discussion and maybe some advice. Some good stuff going on over there. They were talking a little bit at the end of the show this week, talking a little bit about Dave Ramsey and debt and things like that, which was pretty good. I'm a big Dave Ramsey fan. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that. Let's see. Scrolling, making sure. There he is. Fanboy Prime, fresh off his show this morning. And another loss. But let's not talk about that. Let's see. I think I missed. Phil is here. Good morning, Phil. DareDevilNYC. Thank you. Yeah, doing well. Good so far. Good morning. Good start to the weekend. Got some of my yard work out of the way last night, right after work. So try to free up my time because I'm going to be on Only Slabs this afternoon. So I know I'm going to be there for a little bit. So yeah, so far so good. Let's see, scrolling, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Uncanny's here. Good morning, sir. Uncanny Swag will be hanging out tonight. Spine Ticks, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. The boys over there will be hanging out, Seth and the rest of the Spine Ticks crew, and those guys are just coasting. I think they just celebrated their 8K subscriber milestone, and I think they're almost at 9K at this point. So Seth is cranking out the shorts and killing it over there. Its channel is growing crazy over there. So good stuff. And I think Spine Ticks or Sith Lordly Spine Ticks, I think just celebrated their 3-year anniversary. I think I saw Sith post that up on Instagram. PSN Green Hulkster, good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. All right, I think I finally scrolled to some of the super chats. All right, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, but we'll give you something a little special since Madam got everybody excited this morning. I think with the Vampirella cosplay, so we'll continue that. So, and now Fanboy Prime getting into the act. Fanboy, thank you for that. And, it's been a little while since we released Matty Ice. So, Fanboy and Mike, thanks for the super chats. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'm way behind on the chat. Yes, DJ. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate the help. Looking forward to the reveal. And why don't I share that? Let me see. So what we did, we released the full list of nominated channels. So talking about the Comic Book Community Awards. Let me grab it. So we released the full nomination list, as you can see here. And if you click on that list, you can see all of the channels that were nominated in this year's Comic Book Community Awards. And, there were some channels, Anachronic Comics here, they were nominated. Most, a few of their different videos and series were nominated, but just a big list of channels from YouTube and some Instagram, over 500 different creators. And what I did was I added links. So if you're not familiar, I added links to each of these. So you can click on any one of these links and just go to that person's channel. And so you just click on it and, go to their YouTube channel or Instagram. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. And please help me spread the word about that. I've been sharing it out on Instagram. Definitely want people to go find maybe new channels. I know there were probably 24 or so channels that I was unfamiliar with that I found through community nominations. So go make some new friends. Go check out that list and maybe pick 4 or 5 different channels that maybe you're unfamiliar with and go sub them up. Go give them a follow, a like, all those good things that we do in the community. So pretty cool. Took a little bit of work to get that all done. A lot of clicking and cutting and pasting on my part, but I'm happy to do that because I definitely want to help the community grow and share the love with all the nominated channels. So Rob is here. Good morning, Rob. I'll see Rob this afternoon, hanging out on Only Slabs. Can't wait for that. Trev back on the Whataburger this morning. I think he's cutting back after gaining a few pounds, eating it almost every day for breakfast. So, Psychedelic is here. Good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Let me see. I think I'm getting to the bottom of the chat. I think. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Like I said, Comic Book Community Awards. Go share that link. We're still 2 weeks away before we reveal the finalists, but I've been working with the committee, getting some of the validating the nominations and the finalists, working on the lifetime achievement category. So all good stuff kind of happening in the background. So excited to reveal those on the 25th. Jim is here. Good morning, Digger Jim. And if you haven't seen, you got to go check out Digger Jim and Naman, Comic Book Worm. We're hanging out. I think they released it last week. A video where they got together, they had some lunch, they went out to a couple comic book shops. So definitely go check that out. There's a video on both Naman's channel and Digger Jim, so definitely go check that out. Wahoo Comics is here. Good morning. A CBC Award nominated channel, and there's a lot of channels and people hanging out in the chat that received nominations. So really cool to see kind of a big list of channels. So Comic Cap is here. Good morning. Rich, yeah, I think pretty sure Comic Cap made the CBC Awards list as well. So good stuff. Pocan Joe, where is Pocan? There he is. Pocan Joe made the nomination list too. So really good to see. Good to see some different names, some new names. Like I said, some channels that I haven't been familiar with. So went and subbed them up. And actually, by doing that, introduced some new people to the Comic Book Community Awards. There were a few channels that got nominations that were unaware of the awards, so reached out to them and let them know that. So bringing some more people into the mix on the Comic Book Community Awards. So good stuff. Thank you, Trev. Yeah, no, I just, it's good to share that. It's good news, right? Somebody took the time and thought well enough of somebody's channel to nominate them. So why not share that news? And, it may be a single nomination. It could be, multiple, but still somebody took the time to recognize somebody's channel. So we should try and celebrate that and just help the community continue to grow. So Drac is here, actual Dracula, the nominated channel as well. Chris is here, son of Bruce, Retro Rocket Comics, Chris the Comic Vets, LCS, but a great community member and always dropping some great AOKs and sending out some gifts to community members. So we appreciate that. Shop is here. Shopverse, he has dropped so many new characters this week on Instagram. I think the latest one I saw was Remy and Angel from Remy Q Studios. So definitely go check that out. Better Than Ya, good morning. Bryant is here. Kicks the door open. Good morning. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We've got a lot of people hanging out. Comic Journey's here. Good morning. Kenneth Bird hanging around. Big supporter of the community. See him everywhere. Ragin is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. All right. I think I finally made it to the end of the chat. Appreciate it. Like I said, appreciate everybody being here. We're doing something a little bit different with our giveaways. We usually do a weekly giveaway on the Breakfast with Brian show, but we are doing something different. We just started it this month. We're going to basically do a monthly giveaway, and we're going to have every week we're going to pull a couple people, and they will be entered into a duck race at the end of the month. And so there's two ways you can do it. We'll have a hashtag during the live this stream, and we'll pull two winners, and they'll get added to that duck race at the end of the month. And then I also ask that if you leave a comment on this stream after the stream with the hashtag, you can get entered. And so we had 4 people from last week do that, actually enter the hashtag. So we're going to run this real quick and add another name to the list, and then we'll do our hashtag in a little bit. So like I said, we're doing something a little different. We're basically going to pull 5 books from the giveaway box and stack those. So basically at the end of the month, you'll have a choice between the 20 books that we pulled. One winner will get those, or your choice, go pick out a t-shirt from somebody's merch shop. DJ Links has a bunch of great t-shirts. Rob Fatstacks. There's so many different community members that have shirts. We have shirts here. You can get a Breakfast with Brian shirt or a Comic Book Community Award shirt or whatever you want, and I'll purchase that for you and send that to you. So good luck to the 4 folks that entered. God is Great, PSN, Green Hulkster, Wellbore, and Lacus. So one of the winner, whoever wins this, will be added to the list. Last week we had Zach's Collections and Philtastic Comics and Art get added. So we're going to add one more member here. It's kind of a wide open. Lacrucis hanging on. Congrats. Will be added to the end of the month giveaway. So congrats to you. We'll do the hashtag in a little bit. We'll do the hashtag in a little bit. So Derrz has been he's been gobbling up all the prizes over on Whatnot. So and I've been lucky. I won a mystery box, a IzzyVerseNYC mystery box on DJ Links' channel. He did a couple giveaways last night on In the Mix, and I recently won Chris the Comic Vets monthly membership prize pack as well. So couple wins coming my way, which is always good. The Nerdy Weds are here. Good morning. Definitely go check out the Nerdy Weds if you have not seen their channel. Husband and wife hanging out, gaming, going to cons, doing some comic book stuff, all kinds of stuff going on over on their channel. Definitely worth checking out if you're not familiar. Scrolling, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Sector's here. Paul too, a nominated CBC Award nominated channel and show. Guess That Key. So definitely go check out Paul if you're not familiar. Callie and Jordan Squad. David, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yes. Yeah, definitely some nice wins. Chris had a huge stack of books and then an Izzy mystery box. So, yeah. And there he is. He just showed up. Izzy. Good morning, Izzy. Hopefully the Finding Josh is coming to a close. Hopefully we find him soon. I've seen him camping out on Whatnot a little bit, so hopefully he turns up and returns to your Monday show. Johnny Five Alive, good morning. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, just checking, making sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. So yeah, let's talk memberships. We do have a channel membership. Appreciate all of the members. And just want to mention them all. Trev the Shipping Guru, Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension, Seth 11, Rob Fatstaxo Comics, The Comic Vet, IzzyVerseNYC, A Comic Bookworm, J80 Hobbies, Comics by the Bay, Fanboy Prime, Joshua Anderson, Philtastic Comics and Art, Eman's World of Geek, Madam Blaster, Comiverse, Collecting with Derrz, CatFan Comicsman, DareDevilNYC, David's Comics and Wrestling, Evil's Comics, SVaughn82, Gene Malo, and our newest member, Cliff on Comics. So appreciate you being members. And we've got our stack of books for this month's member prize pack. I'll just run through them real quick. We've got the Rogue, David Nakayama, Spider-Man, David Nakayama. It's kind of what a surprise. It's a big Spider-Man themed pack. So this is the Spider-Verse She-Hulk variant cover. We've got a Punisher variant cover, Spider-Verse cover. We have, this is the Perillo Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. We have the Negative Space Spider-Man number 9. This is the Legacy 925. This just dropped this week. So added that. That's a great cover. Miss Marvel, Negative Space. We have, this is Delato, Spider-Man Wolverine. This is Spider-Man Annual #1. This is the Dan Slott series. So you can see it's kind of a heavy Spider-Man month. This awesome Miles Morales #9 cover. And then we have this is a trade paperback. This is Dark Veil. It's a trade paperback. So I figured to add that as well. So those are the prize packs. We'll probably we'll add a few other books this month at some point. So yeah, some hopefully some nice books that people will be interested in. So again, appreciate all of the members and the membership, definitely. Yeah, the Delato and the Perillo, the Cosmic Ghost Rider covers are fantastic. Some great stuff. So Trev dropping some links. Appreciate it. Wolverine's Comic Shop. Good morning. Appreciate you being here, hanging out with us. We've got 42 people hanging out. Appreciate everybody being here this morning. And I missed CJ. Yes, big surprise. Yes, Spider-Man. And, when I'm on Only Slabs this afternoon, there's probably going to be some Spider-Man books too. So, I have some mix. I have some other books in slab books, but a lot will be Spider-Man. Yeah, hit that like button. Thank you. Yeah, so why don't we, Cody's here. Good morning, Cody. Why don't we, let me share my screen again. Let me find it. And we'll do our hashtag and pull our books that will be stacked on to the, there it is. So it is Almost football season. Preseason has kicked off, so we'll use the hashtag football. The Comic Book Community Football League will be back this year. We're actually doing a live stream next Tuesday night, Tuesday evening to determine the draft order. So if you're not really, if you're not into football or fantasy football, then you won't be interested. But if you are, definitely come check it out. We have 14 members of the comic book community that are in the football league, and we are doing our draft order. So we're going to use the duck race to determine the draft order for this year's draft. So, see Bizzle's here. Good morning. Coat Lions. Lions beat my Giants last night in the preseason, but it's just good to have football back. I'm a big football fan. Played football as a kid and through high school, so I have always had a love for football. So, no, it's not foosball. It's football journey. And Comic Journey too. Comic Journey making the CBC Award nomination list. So could he become a finalist? Could he become a finalist? Yes. G-Men, Giants. Not a lot of the starters played last night. Preseason, I think they've added an extra preseason game, so they're trying not to, they don't want to get anybody hurt basically before the regular season starts. So Eddie's here. Good morning, Eddie. Appreciate you being here. Good to see you hanging out. No, not soccer. And David, Callie, and Jordan squad is getting a fantasy league together. So if you would like, I think he may have some open spots still. So definitely, if you are looking to get into another league, maybe message him on Instagram. I think he's got a couple spots open. I missed Too Tasty. I know Too Tasty mentioned something about maybe wanting to join a league. So Too Tasty, if you're still interested, hit up David, Callie and Jordan squad. He's getting a secondary league, another league going. I shouldn't say secondary. He's starting his own league, so he's got a few spots left. So if anybody's interested, I think we're trying to get about 12 teams. So definitely go check that out. Chiefs, yeah, we got a bunch of Chiefs fans in the community. So all right, good. Too Tasty wants in. Chicago Schultze, good morning. Appreciate you being here. I don't think Too Tasty. I don't think you're on Instagram, right? If you are, you got to drop your link because I think I did a search for you the other day, but I couldn't find you. Collecting Casually, good morning. Cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'd love to have you come hang out with us. So, all right, we've got 44 in the chat. We'll give everybody a couple more seconds. We've got 32 entries. If you want to get in a spot, a duck in the duck race for the end of the month giveaway, definitely go drop that link for us. Will is here. Good morning, Will. Appreciate you being here. I don't know how you can say that. I mean, they just won the Super Bowl. Let's see. Who else did I miss? I missed somebody in the chat. All right, give everybody another couple seconds. We got 36 out of 40. No, 38 out of 46. Yeah, don't mess with Trev's Chiefs. Yes, this is true, right? American football, yes. Football, yeah, yes. You are correct, sir. All right, we're going to run this. Good luck to everybody for a duck in our duck race. Good luck. We're going to add two. We're going to pick two winners. So, who's our first winner? Wahoo Comics gets a duck. Let me just write that down, and we're going to run it again. So good luck. We'll add another winner or another duck to the end of the month duck race. Derrz, collecting with Derrz. Congrats. All right, so our list for the month so far that have ducks at the end of the month is Zach's Collections, Philtastic Comics and Art, Lacrucius 1971, Wahoo Comics, and Collecting with Derrz. So let's pull some books that will add. But so this is just so you guys are aware. This was what we pulled week 1. So we're just going to stack these books. We've got Pit number 1. We've got The Thing. We have Secret Empire number 1. We have this is the Del Otto Cosmic Ghost Rider, and then we have Damage Control number 1. So that was what we pulled last week. So let's pull 5 more books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So the books that we're going to add to that is Silver Surfer number 10. Great Silver Surfer cover. We've got Stormwatch number 1, little 90s image goodness there. We have the Great Lakes Avengers number 1. My books are sliding on me here. Just give me a second. We've got Marvel Super Action. This is issue number 1. And last but not least, a little Ren and Stimpy number 1. So adding those, so right now we have 10 books that'll be in the prize pack. We'll pull some more books, and like I said, the winner at the end of the month will have the choice between the stack of books or a t-shirt from the community. So congrats to all of the ducks so far. Let's see, let me catch up on the chat. Giveaway, trolls or lizards. We like to call them prize lizards. Let's see. Where's my prize? Yeah, prize lizard. All right, we've got some football talk going on. Yeah, Sunday, that's the one downside of football season is that I end up spending most of my Sunday watching football. So let's see. Gene is here. Good morning, Gene. Appreciate you being here. No worries. We're still hanging out for a bit. Big Pokemon Not War. That's correct. Yeah, you were on the nomination list. So very good. Congrats to you, and congrats to all of the nominated channels. Just like I said, I was excited to see such a diverse list. Like I said, over 500 different channels, creators that were nominated. So really, really good stuff. Stinky one? I didn't know there was a stinky one. Was there like a scratch and sniff one? Let me see. I don't know. How do I tell? I'm not sure. So, finally, I think I'm caught up now on all of my reading. Got a pretty good stack of books that I read this past week, but in no particular order. Well, we appreciate you being here, Eddie. Glad you're hanging out with us. So, Moon Knight 26. This is Jed MacKay writing. This has been overall, it's been a really good series. I think the last couple issues for me, it's kind of slowed down. It's been a little bit drawn out. There's somebody been kind of after Moon Knight, coming after Moon Knight, and so it's been a little bit of a slow burn. But overall, the story's been, other than that, the story's been good. Definitely some good artwork. Oh, Stinky's in the polybag. No, that is definitely not polybagged. didn't even know that existed. Yeah. I guess that's one way to find out. So that's right. Yeah, Wahoo won a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, and he left. He had put the hashtag in and then left because there was something going on at home. And so, yeah, maybe that's your secret. You gotta rile up the kids, and then you'll win. I mean, that's where they kind of seem to be going, where they're kind of after, somebody's trying to hunt him down. So, and this is actually the other disciple of Khonshu. This is, oh, geez, I just had his name in my head and I lost it. Damn, I can't think of it. But this is another, Moon Knight. What the hell is his name? I don't know. I lost it. Star Wars Yoda number 10. This wraps up the series. So this was a 10 issue, miniseries or a small run. This was really good. I really enjoyed the Yoda series. I guess it's because we just don't, for me, as a Star Wars fan, we haven't had a lot of Yoda stories. So I thought that was pretty good. That's true. If they do kill him off, right, they'll bring him right back, right? Miss Marvel. So I did a I'm a little behind on my reviews. I did something different with my review. I did ASM 30. I think we're 30. I don't know what issue. I'm an issue behind, but I just dropped a short for one of the reviews just to kind of check it out. So this is Spider-Man Annual number 1. This is the Dan Slott series. I was a little disappointed in this. This is kind of like didn't really tie into the main Spider-Man storyline right now, and this kind of continues. The story ends at a cliffhanger and continues in Iron Man Annual number 1. Like, why are you putting out a story that's not connected to the main story and then add a tie-in to another annual? It didn't make sense to me. Red Goblin number 7. This has been a good little series, fun little series. And if you noticed on the top corner, they have a little tribute to John Romita Sr. And there's a 2-page or 3-page little tribute in a bunch of the Marvel books that have the little postage stamp up top with John Romita Jr. Really, really well done. So glad to see they're recognizing John Romita Sr. Recently passed away. So this is Miles Morales number 9. Yeah, ASM has definitely gotten a little bit better. It has kind of turned a corner since they finally got rid of all of that first story arc with Rabin and all those things. So it's definitely has gotten a little bit better. So Joffrey's here. Good morning. Spine Tix is here. Seth, good morning. Congrats on all of the success over on your channel. Right. I mentioned earlier, I think you just posted up on Instagram that you 3rd year anniversary on YouTube. So congrats to that. And I know you're rapidly approaching 9K subs. So really good stuff. Yep, definitely go check them out tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Pacific. Spine Tick Saturday Night Hangout. Yeah, no, no. I mean, that's the way they do things, right? I mean, didn't in Hellfire Gala they just killed a bunch of X-Men and a bunch of stuff going on in the X-Men. So, oh yeah, that's right, Atlantis Attacks. I do remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't like the fact that they're trying to tie in, with all these events and then all these little mini series, and it seems like more of a cash grab and really not needed. So, I mean, there's enough other variant covers that we're spending money on. So, do we need all these little crossovers as well? So, oh, nice. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, congrats, man. I mean, 3 year and be almost at 9K is crazy. Miles Morales #9. This has been a really good series. This is the second issue with Hobgoblin, and we got a little reveal at the end of this of why the Hobgoblin is back, and somebody kind of maybe pulling some strings in the background. But this has been great. The writing, Cody Ziegler's writing this, and the writing has been very solid, and the artwork has been very solid as well. So this has been the most consistent Spider-Man story out there for me. I've enjoyed this complete run, 9 issues in, and it has not disappointed at all. So, uh, can I show this? Let's see. Yeah, so this is the other cover. So this is Spider-Man Annual #1, but this was the Delato cover that I picked up. So Superman Annual #1. So this is the new Superman series that kicked off a couple months ago, and this has been solid. I've really enjoyed this. This is there's a whole thread with Lex Luthor and some things going on in Metropolis. Really, really been solid. Annual was good too. Um, and then last but not least, yeah. So I just dropped a review for ASM as a short, 60-second short, ASM 30. So I need to do a review on ASM 31. So this is kind of a thick boy. This was like an oversized issue with a couple different stories that kind of opens up some threads for some different future storylines. So, Lady Fantastic, good morning. Grab some beverage of choice and wake up. Chicago, thanks for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with us. So yeah, so this was uh, this was okay. There was only maybe 8 pages, 10 pages of the main storyline at the beginning of the book, and then there was a couple other storylines in here. There's a pretty interesting Spider Woman little story in here that looks like it's going to kick off, lead into a new Spider Man Jessica Drew series. A couple other little plot twists in here as well. Like I said, that kind of seemed to be um, uh, setting up some future storylines. So definitely some an interesting read. A couple different guest artists on this. We had John Romita Jr. and Zeb Wells writing the main story, and then some of the backup stories, some different artists. So this was fun. I don't understand why. So this is Legacy issue 925, and they call it like a big anniversary issue, and it was a $10 book, a 9.99. So are we doing anniversary or issues or at every 25 now? So 950, 975. I mean, I can see if we hit 1,000, that's a big deal, right? 900, those type of things. But now we're gonna cash grab at every 25 issues. I don't know. That seemed a little strange to me. Yeah, you have. So you have um, Hammerhead in this. So it looks like there's some power struggle going on with the different mobs and families, crime families in New York City. Whisper of maybe Kingpin coming back. So a lot of stuff going on. We have Tombstone on the cover here, yeah, but Hammerhead seems to be a little agitated in this. So definitely, definitely some good. Like I said, it seemed like there was a lot of different threads being set up for future stories in here. So yes, they are. That's yeah. So there's like I said, there's a little. I think it's like maybe 4 pages, 6 pages in here about Jessica Drew, and that's kind of the gist of it. There, um, you know, she's on the hunt, looking for her child. So definitely, definitely pretty interesting in that. That kind of showed up, that popped up. So yeah, yeah, I was a little surprised. I just like I said, I think we just had during 25 issues ago at 900 they made a big deal about it and oversized, overpriced issue, and so 25 issues later they're doing it again. So I don't. It seemed, although I bought it, but I can still complain about it. Um, so, but that's it. Those were the books that I got through this week. Um, so caught up on all of my reading. Um, there are some books that I've been collecting. There's so many different Star Wars books that I collect, and I don't read them all, and it's probably a bad thing. But I'll probably just try to catch up on them digitally. I'm collecting Darth Vader, which I know has been really good, and Doctor Aphra, and I just started picking up the main Star Wars series as well. But I haven't been reading them because I've been reading some of the other limited series or mini series Star Wars stuff. So I may need to get on that. So yeah, I've been trying to cut back. Right, it's kind of the balance, right? Trying to pick up new books every week, but then trying to pick up fill some holes in the run. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're pricing people, out of, picking up some of these books when they make it, $7, $8, $9. It doesn't make sense to me. So, oh yeah, that was the like the one shot they did, right? I didn't even pick that up. I just, I got the storyline in the main, um, in Spider-Man, so I didn't go and pick that up. So, let's see. Yeah, yeah, and that's the other thing, right? They're publishing Amazing Spider-Man like twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. So it definitely seems like, they're, it is Marvel's top seller, Amazing Spider-Man, but it just seems like they're trying to churn stuff out to just continue to, you know, uh, ring the cash register. So, oh boy, you better get reading. I try to stay current because I don't want to fall too far behind. Because then I think you get to a point, if you fall too far behind, you'll never catch up. So I've been trying to stay as current as possible. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. There were some exclusives, I think, for that ASM 31. I wonder. I don't know if they bumped the price even more on those exclusives, because usually those exclusives are 15, 20, $30 depending on the exclusive. So I don't know. That's a good point. Where did I miss Narnrat? Good morning. Saw you streaming earlier, playing a video game. Appreciate you come hanging out with us this morning. Yeah, I can understand why. I think some of the storylines have been certainly better on the DC side, and some of the independent. And the one thing I like about the independent books, even Image and AWA, they're doing 4 issue, 5 issue, issue little mini series stories. So I'd much rather, invest in that and not have this ongoing series. And usually the stories have been really good. So yes, this is true. There's definitely a body of work that we could spend years reading. So Cole is here. Good morning, Cole. Figured he'd show up this morning. His Lions beat my Giants last night. So Cole, yeah. What are you up to then if you're not reading comics? Nice. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. We're going to wrap up. I know we've got Philtastic show in about 7 minutes. So definitely want to go head over there, maybe freshen up the coffee or get a little bio break, and then we'll head over to Phil's channel. So yeah, I heard that Hellfire Gala one shot was really good. And there was, I've heard nothing but good things about that. I didn't pick it up, but I may go back. So Russ is here. Good morning, Russ. Super Russ 9000. He's going to have to change that name. You're going to have to make that 9,000 like 4,500 with all the weight that Russ has lost. If you haven't seen him, he's been on kind of documenting it on Instagram, out doing some daily walks, made some big changes in the way he's eating, and he's dropped, I don't know, is it like over 60 pounds at this point, Russ? So Russ, congrats to you. Really inspiring to see it. Every couple of days he drops the shot of the scale, and he's dropping more pounds. So good stuff. Yeah, it is. It's certainly it's gotten better the last couple issues, but it is. It's I don't understand why I don't know if it's the writer Zeb Wells, or is it the way they're editing the book or trying to take the storyline. I don't understand why you wouldn't have an A team, artwork and writer on your biggest selling series. I guess it continues to sell. I mean, I continue to buy it, so I guess maybe that's their reasoning. Like, it still sells, so regardless of what what they do with it, it seems it continues to sell. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Russ is killing it over there. So yeah, and this Thursday we're gonna have Lady Fantastic hanging out with us on the 411 Thursday evening, 8:30. So definitely come check that out. Like I said, I'll be on Only Slabs tonight or this afternoon, and then the 25th, August 25th, Friday evening, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to reveal all of the Comic Book Community Awards finalists for this year. So definitely got some stuff coming up. And Tuesday night, I knew I forgot something. Tuesday night we're doing our fantasy football draft. So if you want to come talk some fantasy football with us, come hit us up Tuesday evening. I think that's a 7 p.m. Eastern start. So but I appreciate everybody hanging out. We had well over 40 people hanging out with us this morning. So appreciate everybody hanging out with us this morning. We've got a couple minutes before Phil, so I'll let you guys go so we can get a little break, a little breather before we head over to Phil's channel. Let me see. I'm trying to find. Well, we'll leave you with some wise words of Mr. Remy Q. Have a good rest of your Saturday and a great weekend. Again, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here.
Why are y'all talking to the police? Isn't that like 101? Nobody's seen movies before? When the police sit you down and they're like, we want to ask you some questions. Lawyer. They're going to be like, we know you did it. Oh, you do? Well, ask my lawyer, bitch, because I'm not saying nothing. Because all you got to do is be like, oh, I drove there yesterday. And they're like, we can prove you didn't drive there yesterday. You're lying to us. Guilty. And then you're fucking dead. You're dead. Lawyer. I'm not saying a damn thing. Lawyer. I'm not saying a damn thing. Lawyer. I'm not saying a damn thing.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Oh, you're expecting a teaser for Deadpool 2. Well, we don't have that kind of money. We expecting Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number? Go.